Every morning is a surprise, and every sunrise is a challenge, and each day is a gift of God. With this sentiments in our mind, let us invoke God's blessing of on all of us through a prayer. In order to raise this function, to start the function with this prayer, I would like to invite Mrs. Lashmi Kala ma'am to do the prayer. Please, ma'am. Please stand up for prayer.
வேண்டும் வாக்கினிலே இனிமை வேண்டும் நினைவு நல்லது வேண்டும் நெருங்கின பொருள் கதிப்பட வேண்டும் மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும் கனவு மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும் கைவசமாவது விரைவில் வேண்டும் கனவு மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும் கைவசமாவது விரைவில் வேண்டும் தனமும் இன்பம் வேண்டும் தரணியிலே பெருமை வேண்டும் மனதில் உறுதி வேண்டும் கண் திறந்த வேண்டும் காரியத்தில் வேண்டும் பெண் விடுதலை வேண்டும் பெரிய கடவுள் காக்க வேண்டும் மண் பயின்ற வேண்டும் மண் பயின்ற வேண்டும் வானகம் இங்கு தென்பட வேண்டும் உண்மை நின்றிட வேண்டும் உண்மை நின்றிட வேண்டும்.
Please be seated. Thank you so much. Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. It removes the forces of darkness and gives us positivity. With a noble thought, let us start the function by lighting the lamp. I would like our principal sir to lit the lamp. Please, sir. May the divine power bless us, all of us. Thank you, sir. I would like to invite Madam Satyasili ma'am, the Atal Lab in charge, to give the welcome note. Please, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
A very good morning to everyone present here and those who are present in the online mode also. Thank you very much for joining with us, everyone. And I wholeheartedly extend my warm welcome to our principal sir, Mr. R. Shanmughanandan sir, National and Radhakrishnan Awardee, who is the most admirable principal of our student and staff. He recently won the most admirable principal award. Welcome, sir. And next, my heartfelt welcome goes to Mrs. Subratna ma'am, CBSE HM, who is the backbone for our work here. And next, my sincere welcome goes to our mentor, Navneet sir, Assistant Professor, Komarpur College of Technology, Coimbatore. And he is also now playing a role of regional mentor of change, which was awarded by Atal Innovation Mission in collaboration with Niti Aayog, New Delhi. His virtual support makes this event possible. Welcome you, sir. Education is about far more than what happened within the four walls of the classroom. And we are very fortunate to have such teachers who is always ready to make this event a grand one. Welcome you all ma'am present here and those who are present in the virtual mode also. Today's young minds are the tomorrow's future. My heartfelt welcome goes to our students. I also welcome the students and staffs from other schools who have joined this event via online mode. And welcome you all again to this event. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite our principal sir to address the gathering as well as the viewers. Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Shri Shaicharam. Yeah, very pleasant and divineful morning to all of you all here and who are all in the virtual mode. I could see Dr. Navanitha Krishnan welcome you. God bless you all. And you are the success of all our Atal Tinkering Lab. And also welcome our Atal in charge. And she also won the award of Teacher of Change for the Atal Tinkering. Give them a big applause for that. And our Navani is also on the mentor of regional, am I right, sir? So all this are the added, examples of the hard work and commitment and dedications. Above all, my sincere appreciation goes to all my beloved children. In spite of hectic schedule and problem of COVID-19, were all participated in the competition and given a very nice and useful projects. Yesterday I had a chance of allowing the jury member to select the best on different bases. What all the bases you have selected, I think the judges will tell you in due time. As a welcoming you all, see this is the Atal Tinkering Lab, one of the gift to all our students of this era. It is a nice project. One and only idea is to create the scientists and their own projects, and education should go with the meaningful life by doing something, not it is mere mark excellence. So that is the reason Government of India and other people are taking almost all it can, and really I could see some of the children actively involving themselves and doing their project, which are all missed our school days. So once again, I welcome you all for this August gathering of such a wonderful, which is going on virtually. So I have no list of all the schools participating. I am welcoming all the principals, teachers behind that project, parents behind that project, and the students all involved in the process for this today's function. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Valisri of class 10 to give the importance of celebrating this auspicious day. Please, Valisri.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Valishri from Night Jasmine, here to share a message from why we celebrating Engineers Day. Former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said some of the brightest minds in the country can be found on the last benches of the classroom. Engineers play a vital role in the development of the nation. Countries around the world celebrate Engineers Day to appreciate the contribution of engineers. We celebrate National Engineers Day on September 15, the birth anniversary of Sir Mokshagundam Visvesvaraya, who has been considered one of the finest engineers of the country. He implemented an intricate system of irrigation and designed and patented a system of automatic water weir floodgates that were first installed in 1903 at Gadapasla Reservoir near Pune. These gates raised the storage level in the reservoir to the highest level likely to be attained without causing any damage to the dam. From 1912 to 1918, Vishveshwaraya was appointed as the Diwan of Mysore. He was the chief engineer responsible for the construction of Krishnaraja Sagar Dam in Mysore. Vishveshwaraya achieved celebrity status when he designed flood protection system of Hyderabad. The same system was also installed at Tigra Dam and Krishnaraja Sagar Dam in Mysore, Karnataka. He was instrumental in developing a system to protect Visakhapatnam port from sea erosion. He was also instrumental in charting out a plan for road construction between Tirumala and Tirupati. In 1955, the government of India honored him with the highest civilian honor, Bharat Ratna, for his numerous projects. The foundation of Lake Jayanagar was laid in 1959. Hard work performed in a disciplined manner will in most cases keep the worker fit and also prolong his life, said by Vishveshwaraya. He and his coach were the role model and inspiration to today's engineers and engineering students. Perfection is achieved not when there is no more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. This is one of the quotes from the mind of innovators. Once again, I take the pride in wish you all the thinkers a happy Engineers Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Valisri. Now it's time for us to switch over to online mode. So I invite Mr. Sri Navanitha Krishnan, Assistant Professor of Kumaraguru College of Engineering, to take over the mic. Please, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Respected principal and the people on the dais, and people who are on the virtual mode. A happy morning to you all, and I wish you all a happy Engineers Day. Not by by profession, by passion. All of you are aspiring to be an engineer. Some of you are aspirational engineers who are on the call. So I wish you all a happy Engineers Day. So as you said, today India observes National Engineers Day on account of the birth anniversary of Sir M. Vishveshwaraya. So to add a note on Vishveshwaraya, he was awarded a Great Civilian Award, Bharat Ratna, by Government of India at that time. So I appreciate Kamalavati Atal Tinkering Lab.
Sir.
Yeah, great. So I appreciate Kamalavati Higher Secondary School to organize the Tinker Fest on this day of National Engineers Day. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for inviting me for this Atal Fest online virtual program. So, as we all know, engineering and technology has made a great impact in all the verticals of the things whatever needed for day-to-day life, starting from the agriculture, healthcare, and the space, transportation, everything. So it is very difficult for us to find anything which doesn't involve the technology or engineering in it. So that sort of importance and that sort of significance the engineering has. So the role of engineers again is crucial and very important in making everything a possible one. So ultimately, I strongly believe, and I represent an organization, world's largest technical organization called IEEE, where our motto is advancing technology for humanity. So we strongly believe the technology, the technological advancement, whatever it may be, if it if it is not serving the purpose of humanity, then there is no point in having that technology or advancing that technology. We ultimately believe that the technology should be serving the humanity, serving the people, to eradicate the poverty, and to make the people to live with happy, healthy, and they should live in a harmony. So that sort of thing should happen when we are advancing the technology. Otherwise, there is no use in advancing the technology at all. So United Nations has came up with a great framework called United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, where it encompasses or enfocuses the need or the priority areas, whatever we need to consider by achieving, which will make the people to live in a happy and harmonious life. So, as an engineers, we should, always think about the serving the community aspect whenever we are dealing with any sort of project. Ultimately, we should be, focusing on the outcome of whatever engineering project, whatever science project that we are doing. Also, I would like to, talk to you a little bit about the various things like patenting and copywriting. So there were not only today, but even also olden days, there were many unsung heroes from India who were who were supposed to be the great innovators and scientists in the world. For example, we all know Marconi invented the radio. That is what we learned through our books. There is also, at present, there is also a big controversy going on that whether Marconi invented the radio or the Tesla invented the radio. That's apart. So again, the basic behind the Marconi's invention is from India. So I don't know whether you know this or not. So a great technocrat and scientist and physician from Kolkata, now it is part of Bangladesh, called Jagdish Chandra Bose, who invented the radio communication before the Marconi. So, in fact, Marconi's work itself says that the basics, the building block that he derived from the Jagdish Chandra Bose work. And we have many such technocrats, and you can name like G.D. Naidu, who had a great contribution towards science and technology. They were like, unsung heroes. They were not, famed with any of such big awards or honors all over the world. But the reason behind that is they have not, patented many of the things, many of their inventions beforehand. After that, somebody who on the later stage, based on their invention, somebody has added something and they have patented it. That is the reason they got, they came to limelight, and their names and their contributions were put up in the visibility area. So we also, as and when we invent something, we also need to record wherever it needs to be. Also, today there is another. Today is the birth anniversary of another great leader who is then former Chief Minister Sri C.N. Annadurai, who was also a great leader, who has made a great contributions to the growth of our own state, Tamil Nadu. So we also learn, we also try to read about them. We also try to learn about them, because, ultimately all the leaders, whoever has made a great impact, whoever we know, in fact, actually they have got, they were not like the people who just reached that position in a day or in a month or in a week. So they worked a lot, they learned a lot, they had a very good experience. They, faced their failures. I would say, they converted their own failures as a great experience for them, and they converted their failures as a stepping stone for their success. So this is the right time for us. We need to learn how to handle both the things. We need to handle the success as well as the failure in a great way. So, ultimately, the knowledge and wisdom, whatever we, get out of learning and exposure, will give us the strength and will give us the path, and will give us the strength to handle the success as well as the failure. So I would like to quote Dr. APJ's thought here. So he says, this is the reflection of his thought on the purpose of learning. So he says, learning gives creativity, and creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you a great. So we should not read, or we should not learn anything just for the sake of it. We should learn just to have a knowledge. We should ultimately, our objective, our aim is to have a knowledge, not by not getting the marks. So if we do so, we learn to get the creativity. So if our creativity makes us to think, so ultimately we should be a great thinker. And if our thinking provides a knowledge, definitely we will reach our great heights, and definitely we will be in a position to take whatever failure it may be. So I would strongly when comparing the students here, I'm quite older than you, not than your teachers and the dignitaries who are there. So out of my experience, I'm telling you, life won't leave you at any point of time where you will not definitely face a dead end. Definitely there will be always a hope. So we all, somebody used to say, always there will be a hope. So where life definitely won't let you in a dead end. Definitely there will be a hope, and there will be a option to take up. That is your choice whether to take up. So I would strongly suggest think and try to take up the right things. So yes, of course, we need to Dr. Abdul Kalam also strongly believes and tells.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, yes, thank you so much. He insists the students to think big and imagine or have aims in a big way. Like I would say, thinking or aiming for very, very, very small things is the biggest crime that we do. So always we need to aim for high. So if you if you want to become successful, or if you want to become whatever you want to be, your imagination should break the limitations. So you need not to limit yourself like, no, this is my boundary, so I need to think only just to get MBBS seat, or just to become a doctor. That is not the only goal. There are many things beyond getting the medical seat and becoming a doctor. So you are learning, ultimately our creativity, our thinking, our knowledge will have a wisdom to understand what is our purpose is. So again, Dr. Abdul Kalam is suggests four rules, I would say, 4 mantras for a great success, which is have a great aim. As I told you, not a very small, very very small aim. They have a big aim, and continuously and constantly work and gain some knowledge on it. And definitely you need to put up your hard work in it. You need to have a perseverance. Finally, you will achieve the heights. So with this day, we pledge ourselves to learn, not just to get the marks, or not just to get the MBBS seat or BE seat, whatever we want. Our objective should be to gain a knowledge. So if you do so, definitely you will not have any dead ends throughout your life. So with this, I would like to conclude my short today's speech. Thank you so much again, Kamalavati, management, principal, and teachers for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to talk with the young minds of tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Once again, pleasant morning. I am standing before you with the honor of announcing the results of this project competitions. Before I go into that, see, the participation itself is success. Whether you're winning or losing, it's not matter. Really, as a jury member, we all enjoyed all your projects, and really had a tough time to select the best. So it shows that you should win a medal and you should go and keep it in a showcase. It's not the purpose. It's a beginning for the process to involve yourself in the future scientists, so that you can contribute for your nation, your family, and your school. That is the strongest mode to begin this. But even then, when there is a competition always tells the competency of the child. So that is the need of the hour. So every child has competed enough in different ways. But when the competition comes, there are certain rules and regulations. I think I was asked Mr. James to announce the rules and regulations in which we have selected all this. Then that will be better. Then I'll announce the results.
Good morning, one all gathering here. It's a really tough task to find who's best in these participants. So yesterday we had a meeting with our principal sir. So that time we analyzed things as the project should be innovative and it should be eco-friendly, and the presentation also considered, and then the project which is need for our society. So in this criteria we analyze and select this best three, and our principals are really concerned with this. We must select the correct persons without any bias. So I hope we have done this job in great manner. So now I request our principals to do. It's a really tough task for me. So I appreciate all the students who participated in this event. Thank you.
I hope you all clear the rules and regulations by which the jury has done its job. Now the awaiting results are ready. We go by since there are 2 second prizes, there is no third prize. Second prize for the project Safety Aeroplane by Anish Anchor of Kamala Senior Secondary School. The one more second prize for the eco-friendly conductive paint by Orjetti surroundings of Kanshi Shankara Academic Metric. So congrats to the constable nearby in our district. So I congratulate all the teachers and principal, everyone who is behind this act. Now come to the first case. Smart garbage collector by Deepthi of Kongu Matriculation Higher Secondary School.
Thank you so much, sir, for announcing the result. We are so glad to have you, sir.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். I am S. Deepthi. I am studying Kongu Matriculation Higher Secondary School in Uthukuli, belonging 7th standard. My project name is Automatic Garbage Collector. இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட் நான் ஏன் சூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் அப்படின்னா, ஒரு பக்கம் கொரோனா பரவிட்டு இருக்கு, இன்னொரு பக்கம் டெங்கு மலேரியா பரவிட்டு இருக்கு. டெங்கு மலேரியா எப்படி ஏற்படுதுன்னா மஸ்கிட்டோஸ்னால. மஸ்கிட்டோஸ் வந்து எங்க உருவாகுது அப்படின்னா, அதிகமா குப்பை இருக்கிற இடத்துலையும் தண்ணி தேங்கி இருக்கிற இடத்துலையும் தான். பெரிய பெரிய ஸ்ட்ரீட்லாம் வந்து வெஹிக்கல்ஸ்ல வந்து குப்பையை வந்து கலெக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போயிருவாங்க. ஆனா சின்ன ஸ்ட்ரீட்ல பெரிய டஸ்ட்பின் மட்டும்தான் வச்சிருப்பாங்க. அதை வந்து டிஸ்போஸ் பண்றதுக்கு 2-3 நாள் டிலே பண்ணுவாங்க. அதனால மக்கள் எல்லாருமே அதுலதான் குப்பையை கொட்டும்போது அதிக ஸ்டோரேஜ் ஆகி கீழே ஃபுல்லா ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆயிடுது. அதனால அவங்களுக்கு இன்ஃபெக்ஷன் ஆகி ஃபீவர் வர்றதுக்கு சான்சஸ் அதிகம். அதுவும் இல்லாம வேஸ்ட் ஃபுட், வேஸ்ட் வெஜிடபிள்ஸ் எல்லாமே அந்த பிளாஸ்டிக் கவர்ல போட்டு டஸ்ட்பின்ல போறதுனால அது கீழே ஃபுல்லா ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆயிடுது. அதனால வந்து அது ஆடு மாடெல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டு கண்டிப்பா உயிரிழந்து இந்த ப்ராப்ளம் சால்வ் ஆகணும்னு சொல்லி தான் நான் வந்து இந்த ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் கார்பேஜ் கலெக்டர் வந்து டிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இப்போ ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்ட்ரீட்லையும் இதை வந்து வச்சுக்கலாம். இப்போ ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்ட்ரீட்லையும் இருக்குன்னா எல்லாரும் வந்து குப்பையை போடும்போது கரெக்டாக இந்த லெவல் ஆனதுக்கப்புறம் அது வந்து ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக மூவ் ஆக ஆரம்பிக்கும். இதுக்கு நான் வந்து லைன் ஃபாலோவர் யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். இதுக்கு தேவையான மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் என்ன அப்படின்னா சர்வோ மோட்டார். இது வந்து கரெக்டாக இந்த ஆங்கிளில் போய் டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்காக நான் வச்சுருக்கேன். இது வந்து அடினோ போர்ட். இது வந்து ப்ரோக்ராம் கோட் பண்ணுறதுக்காக வச்சுருக்கேன். 01 அப்படிங்கிற கான்செப்ட் இதில் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணால் கரெக்டாக அந்த பிளாக் லைனில் மூவ் ஆகி போயிருக்கும். இது வந்து மல்டி பர்பஸ் போர்ட். ஐஆர் சென்சார் மட்டும் நான் டோட்டலாக 3 யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கேன். இந்த 2 வந்து லைன் கரெக்டாக ஃபாலோ பண்ணி போகும்னு சொல்லிட்டு இது வந்து இந்த லெவல் கரெக்டாக இந்த ஃபுல்லாக ஆனதுக்கப்புறம் தான் வந்து மூவ் ஆக ஆரம்பிக்கும். இது எப்படி மூவ் ஆகுதுன்னு நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். இப்போ வந்து இது ஸ்டார்டிங் பாயிண்ட். அதாவது எல்லாரும் இங்கே வந்து குப்பையை கொட்டுறது, இங்கே ஃபுல்லாக இங்கே போய் இங்கே வந்து எல்லா கார்பேஜும் வந்து டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணுறது. இப்போ நம்ம வந்து ஆன் பண்ணி பார்க்கலாம். இது வந்து இப்போ எம்டியாக தான் இருக்குது. நம்ம குப்பை போட்டோம்னா போகும். மூவ் ஆகி இது வந்து நின்று இங்கே வந்து டஸ்ட் வந்து டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணிடும். டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ணிட்டு அது எங்க வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சோ அங்கேயே வந்து கரெக்டாக வந்து நிற்கும். இதுக்கான அட்வான்டேஜஸ் என்ன அப்படின்னா இதுக்கு வந்து மேன் பவர் ரொம்ப கம்மியாக தான் தேவைப்படும். அதே அந்த மேன் வந்து அந்த குப்பையை எடுக்கும்போது கண்டிப்பாக உங்களுக்கு வந்து இன்ஃபெக்ஷன்ஸ் பரவும். அதனால இதை வந்து நம்ம தடுக்கலாம். ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்ட்ரீட்டும் நம்ம க்ளீன் ஆக்கும்போது எல்லா ஸ்ட்ரீட்டும் க்ளீன் ஆகும். இது மூலியமா நம்ம வந்து க்ளீன் இந்தியாவை உருவாக்கலாம். தேங்க்யூ.
I am Anishankar, studying class 9 in Kamlavati Senior Secondary School. I have done a project Aero Passenger Safety. For what purpose I did this project means, first, in nowadays many of the peoples are using aeroplane for speed travel, and sometimes the fault of engine or any disaster, the aeroplane will going to the degrading stage and cause accidents. So for this problem I find a solution. That first I tell the components I used. First I used 2 servo motors and 1 Arduino, 1 Bluetooth module. So for this project I used these 3 components and done a working model. For this I use a app servo motor control. So for this I connect 2 servo motor with a mobile phone with Bluetooth. This control will in the hand of pilot. So now we can enter into the working part. Here there is a 2 doors in the aeroplane. First we can separate this aeroplane into 3 parts. First one is pilot part, next one is crew, and third one is engine. So we can divide this cabin into 3 or 4. First this cabin is closed with 2 doors. This cabin is removable and this is closed with 2 doors. This door is controlled with the servo motor. This servo motor is controlled with the Bluetooth. So we can now control the servo motor with our mobile. Now I can operate this door. Like this will open automatically, and inside this there will be a parachute, and this parachute is connected with the cabin. This cabin will fly on the with the use of parachute and land safely. Like this cabin will land safely and save the passengers. So I think this idea will helpful for the saving of the passengers of the aeroplane. Thank you.
I am Jackie Sadonis, studying 8th standard at Kanchi Sri Shankara Academy, Metric High Secondary School, Tirchendur. Now I am going to explain the project on eco-friendly conductive paint using polyaniline. Now the requirements for this project are polyaniline, carbon which is collected from waste batteries, surfactants which is available in your home, a paintbrush, battery, buzzer and LED light, and a mixing bowl and a spoon. Now let's make it. Now I'm going to add polyaniline. Next, I'm going to add carbon. And surfactants. Now, after adding all the ingredients, let's mix it. I'm going to add more surfactants. Now I'm going to mix it. Now the conductive paint is ready for usage. Now I'm going to test it. Now I'm going to demonstrate it. See, the LED is glowing. Now I'm going to test it with buzzer. See? See, the sound is came. Now let's see the merits and applications of this conductive paint. It is very inexpensive and it is pollution free because we have collected carbon from waste batteries, and it is easy to prepare and it can be easily dried, and it can conduct electricity as we see now, and it can be stored in room temperature also, and we can use this in touch screen displays. Now, and we can make this to glow the LED, and we can use this in sensors, e-textiles, and for anti-corrosive coatings. Thank you.
I am A.M. Muhammad Umar from Kamala Senior Secondary School. This is my project, an incubator. Today I am going to show that how to rotate the eggs and how to change the temperature. When When we take the sensor near to the bulb, it will change the temperature. See? See? It increasing. When it cross 37.5 degree, it will off the bulb, because we have to give 37.5 degree to the eggs for hatching. Thank you.
After installing this project, we have waited for 22 days. This is the third day of the eggs in this incubator. We have marked these eggs with a cross mark so that we have to change the eggs position every 6 hours. In future, we are going to do this in an automatic manner. This is the 10th day video of eggs. At 15th day, we are happy to see the nerve formation of the eggs. We have kept under the torchlight and viewed this. At 20th day, we could see it is fully black, means that the chick is completely formed. After a long wait of 21 days, we could find a crack in the egg with the beaks coming out from the egg. At 22nd day, the sound of the chick gives the immense pleasure of a long wait. And here is a video for you. Enjoy the hatching of the chick and the sound of the chick.
And with the SAS wish, we are also giving consultation prize for 5 more students. And here the consultation prize goes. First is Smart Irrigation by Mugilan of Congo Matriculation Higher Secondary School. And second one is Women Safety Tool by Madhumita. Third one is Incubator by Mohammed Umar. And fourth one is Security Door Alarm by Jay Vishwa of Kamala Senior Secondary School. And fifth one is Sharmila for Women Safety Tool. Thank you so much, students. And here we are also like to appreciate the participants, and I'm going to read out the participants who have participated in this competition and hearty wishes for them too. And first one is Deepthi, second is Mugilan, third Purva Praveen Nagar, fourth one is Chinnaswamy, fifth one Roshan Raj, sixth Gopika Shri, seventh Dudvishwa, eighth Kaginesh, ninth Monish, 10th Netra, 11th Prem Kumar, 12th Ratna Prasad, 13th Madhumita, 14th Sharmila, 15th Divya Lakshmi, 16th Sanjeev, 17th Netra, 18th Sailesh Kumar, 19th Kumaraguru. Thank you, participants. Thank you for wonderful participants. Thank you so much, sir.
Once again, good morning to all of you who are gathered here and individually. So it's my privilege to put up my vote of thanks. For thanks, our respected principal, Sri Shanmuganandan, Dr. Radhakrishnan Awardee, recently has received Most Admirable Principal Award for excellence and leadership in education. You have been a constant support and you have given a lot of encouragement. Thank you, sir. On behalf of the school management, principal, and all the students, I would like to thank our chief guest, Sri Navanitha Krishnan, Atal Regional Mentor, Assistant Professor, Kumaraguru College of Technology, for encouraging and motivating young scientists to reach the height of their every innovations. Thank you, sir. I thank our beloved administrators, Srimati Subratna ma'am, for their support and motivation. Thank you, ma'am. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to our school technical team. In charge, Mr. Ranjit, Mr. Liana Prabhu, Mr. Asik, and Mrs. Sri Priya. In this pandemic period, they made this occasion successful with their wholehearted support. Thank you, team. I thanks our coordinators and staff members for their enormous cooperation in organizing this Atal Fest. Even like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling weeks ago. I extend my sincere thanks to Atal in charge of Kamala Senior Secondary School, Mrs. Seema Sevi, and lab assistant, Mrs. Lavanya, who are working for this Atal Tinker Fest 2020, getting grand success. Thank you, ma'am. Last but not least, I thank you all the viewers for actively watching this live celebration in Zoom and YouTube also. Thank you once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So it's time to wind up.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please let us stand up for our national anthem. Please, sir.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे